Hello everybody, Darnell here. By now you've gotten your DAM Pro website installed and you're ready to learn how to use it. I'm going to go over just the simple things about WordPress. Bigger WordPress classes I do at a different time and have other videos on. But I'm going to show you how to at least add and edit pages, add and edit your posts, and also add and edit your billboard displays. So the first thing you want to do is go to your website and find the login, which you can scroll down somewhere. This is my website I use for classes. So I'm going to find the login. You will have your login sent to you in your email. It's basically the email address that I produced for the domain, which is like info at, and then the password I gave you. So let's log in. Once logged in, you'll be welcomed by the dashboard. It'll look somewhat like this, probably different depending upon how I created the site for you. And the first thing you want to notice is that there's two things that you have in WordPress that you want to modify. One are the pages. Pages are the static things, excuse me, they go across your site like, let me open up another window. Like things like About Us or Contact Us or whatever the tabs might be, those are static pages. The posts, on the other hand, are your blog posts, and you want to use these to market your site. This is what Google picks up, which is the dynamic content, which are called blogs or blog posts, as you see here. The next thing is the tab that says signage. If you hover over that tab, you'll see something that says slides. These slides are the individual slides that you've uploaded for your displays. The channels hold a pack of slides, and the displays hold a channel of a pack of slides. Displays are basically the digital representation of your digital billboards that are out in the real world, and this is what they connect to. When you look at the displays properties, it'll give you a URL. That URL is the link that you're going to put into your smart television browser or whatever you're using to display the web version of your billboard system. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the posts. Posts, you can look at your posts here. I always include one little post, which is like Hello World. Alright, which is like this. You can edit that post or delete it, as you can see here. When you edit it, you wait till it comes up. You'll see that there's a title. Still loading. And let me see. Let me skip this. There's a title, and then there's the body. Now, it normally will look like this. It'll have a sort of a WYSIWYG type of display. I've probably given you a much better display because I hate this layout. Okay, this is the layout they've changed WordPress to, but I've made it so it's a little easier. Anyway, there's your title. There's your content, and you can add images and different things like that. Okay. Let's go back to now the pages. You'll see there's only one page on this site, so you can edit it here also. You can trash it. You can add new ones. If you edit it, it should look the same. Okay, which is the title and then the content. And when you're done with that, you just hit update. Now yours will look a little different, and it'll be much simpler, but this is the basic way it works if it's a standard WordPress setup without the disabling that I did of their new Gutenberg or whatever it is layout. So what's important though, now after you do your pages and posts and things like that, to edit the stuff I put in there by default, we want to go down here to where it says signage. So first off, let's go over to slides. because you have to upload slides before you create any kind of channel. I have a few slides in here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you one. I'm going to go ahead and create one first. Let's go ahead and say add new slide. Give the slide some kind of title. We'll just say sample 1. We can either leave it as default for the front end, and we can add an image. So if you want to add a static display, just like what you see on the highway, just a static billboard, then all you want to do is leave it as default here, and then say the background is going to be an image. So we can select an image, and I'll just select this monkey here. Doesn't matter what size it is, because it's going to stretch it or grow it to whatever, but there is like a standard that would be pretty good, and that's like 1,000 by something. You know, you want to make it wide enough to fill up a display. Let's go ahead and add it. So it shows you a preview of what that slide would look like. You won't have this expire component, so we'll minimize that. And when you're done, you just say publish. So that's one slide. Let's add a different kind of slide. Let's add a video slide. So leave the format normal or default. Go to YouTube, or a video that you upload, but we'll do YouTube. Then you want to just go over here and find a YouTube URL. So let's go to YouTube. You never know what you're going to see when you first go to YouTube, so be forewarned. Alright, so here's a Ellen DeGeneres video.
There's no such thing as a perfect writer.
Let me get off
this is why I use Grammarly to check my work.
ad.
If I'm putting commas,
Skip the ad.
we're back with the cast
We
of
want to
Big
take
Bang
this
Theory,
URL
and
right
in honor
here.
of you guys, we're playing a new game. It took us a long time.
Pause it. Go back to your deal. See where it says YouTube URL? Just paste that URL in there, the whole thing. You can make it so it runs from a specific point and ends at a specific point. Just leave that open if you want to run the whole thing. And say hold the slide until the video ends, basically. You can have it so it makes no sound, or you can turn on the sound.
Playing a new game. It took us a long time to come up
Okay.
with this title.
And
We're
that's the
calling
little
it
preview.
The Big Bang.
You're done. Publish it. That is your video slide. That's pulling videos off
We're back
YouTube.
with the cast of The Big Bang Theory, and in honor.
Let's go to another one. Let's make another slide. Let's call. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't name that slide. So let me go back. See, it says no title. So let's go ahead and edit that. And I'll title it the same. Let me say that's not it. Let's say no thanks here. I'm going to title it this.
We're back with the cast of The Big Bang Theory, and in
There we
honor
go.
of you guys, we're playing a
Update
new
that.
game.
Now it has a title. Let's go ahead and add another one.
We're back with the cast of The Big Bang Theory, and in honor of you guys, we're playing.
Now let's add a. Now you can add a video. I'm showing you all with the default format first. You can add a video. Now the video you want to add, that one there, you'd actually upload from your hard drive. That would be an MP4. It shows you right here, MP4, and it likes to have a pretty large. This is like a 1080p is what that is. Type of format. Okay. Well, this is 1080. This is like. I wonder what this is. It's really not 1080p. But that's the format they like for it to be, or wide as it will be, for images and videos for best results. Because TV screens are pretty dang big now, you know, pixel-wise. So we can just select the video. We can upload it from our hard drive, which I don't know if I even have a video on this machine. I'd have to find one. And the videos. I do have some videos. Let's see what it looks like. Something little. You find something really little. I think this one's little. Oh, it isn't. How about this one? That's my little animation of myself. Oh, maximum size. Now see, here's the difference. Now see where it says maximum size 2 megs? If this happens to you, then I need to go ahead and update your PHP settings to have a much bigger size for you to upload if you're doing videos like this. So I'm not going to do this right now because I didn't change this size format. Okay, but anyway, that's how you would upload a video. Same way, start at, end at, hold until it's done, and enable the sound. Same difference. So I'm not going to do this one. So let's try a different format. So now we can move over here. Now we already know how to do image background, a YouTube background, but we can also do this a different way. We can add a difference on the actual layout. So we can put text over a slide that we make ourselves, where we make just the pre-title, title, subtitle, and then the content. Let's just be text. And you can change this background to an image, to a video even, so you can have words over a video. You can do another one here, which is a post. A post will pull one of your posts that you put up here as one of your slides. Okay, so it's going to show in the list that we can choose from our posts. I only have the hello world there, so we'll go ahead and do that. It says yes, display featured image. That's if we added a featured image to that post. And if we want to have the excerpt showing, I'll say yes. We can publish that. Let's name that. We just call this a post 2 because I might have another post in there. Publish that. Alright, so add a different kind of slide. We can add an external web page. Notice there's no background capability for an external web page. Now, when you do an external web page, which is really cool, let's say you find a website that displays weather. Well, let's just do that. So let's do a weather. And let me just pick something. Here's a weather forecast for Louisville, where I'm at. Alright, so there's a weather forecast. Now, this is probably a bad page to show, but there's probably plenty of pages out there that you can show. So we just take that URL, add that here, and we can call this Louisville. I still spell it wrong. I'm going to leave it that way anyway. Louisville weather. Alright, publish it. Then we'll go back and use these in a demo. Alright, let's go and add another type. Let's go to, we can use a recent post. Now the cool thing about a recent post is it will automatically display different posts for you from a specific kind of category. Okay, so every time this thing comes around, it can be different. So this is like dynamic content that would be on your page. So we'll just pick monkeys because I was teaching a class and I loaded some monkeys. It says how many minimum. It says display a maximum of whatever post. So we'll just display one post at a time. So it'll display just one of the recent posts. So every time you change it, it's going to be a different post. And we can display the featured image. And even the excerpt probably at the bottom. We'll call this recent posts. Publish that. Add another kind. We have another one which is a PDF file. Now I don't have the PDF interpreter installed on this site, so I will try it and see what happens, but normally it will display it. And let's try to see if I can find the PDF file. Haltom Theater before and after. See if it knows what to do with it. Use PDF. Well, I don't have an error, so I'm just going to say publish it. Nope. Processing PDF pages failed. So that means that I don't have the PDF interpreter on this host. So let's go ahead and delete this one. So I'm not going to add this one. So we'll say move it to the trash. See right here? So now I've done all the different types so far, and I'm working with the theme, the plugin editor or producer to do this with. So it's going to be more features and stuff added to this as we go, along with randomization and all kind of stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and we right now have all our slides that we'll use in general. So right now I'm going to go to channels. So let's say I want to create a channel for a specific advertiser or for a specific location. So I'm going to go ahead and say add channel, name it. I'll say, I don't know, display 10. Okay, this would assume I have, like, 10 different systems out there. So I'm going to say this channel is going to be for display 10. I'm going to select some slides. Let's say sample 1. It tries to do the preview. I'll select another slide. Let's see, Louisville weather. You can keep doing this while it's trying to give you a view, and it shows it. Let's get recent posts. The video, the YouTube video. Let me see here. What else do I have? There's a sample right there. It looks like the same as what I did before.
We're back with the
So let's go ahead and delete it.
And in honor of you guys, we're playing a new game.